Thank you for this loving and affectionate Naga style welcome.
Tadi akam sebuah lima asal nunuknya akam sebuah akibat mapelar.
I've now been traveling in your state for 2 days, and I must tell you, I've had a really special time.
Asal lima nong pa anan na buba cacar asal mabang tajung ajungwan nepur gimyangwer pa pelar.
Last year, we walked from Kanyakumari to Kashmir in the Bharat Jodo Yatra to bring the people of India together, different religions, different languages, different cultures, different ideas. We brought them together.
Tau bakam Kashmir nung ikanya kumari dasi nepur di matamba asal nepur longjam nakta semicino pai ibatim de makia cacaliasa.
And we thought that we should do a similar yatra from east to west.
Asal kasaji nepur longjam semicino pai east to west kasa cacazi melongdat.
And we wanted to send a message. We wanted to send a message that the Northeast is as important as any other part of India.
Asal linear Rahul Gandhi tanga tapaji Northeast state ma kasa India nungar maji kasa cincang ta sayunaba michinong iba lamdat.
It doesn't matter if the population is less, but the importance has to be the same.
Ya, asanok nisang acumpaji mas saka nopura susi tungdi bang asal parlok ci kangadang tungdi ta sayubaji tungdi bang ba.
This morning, I had tea with some people in a village, Alichan.
Yes. Patarudang Alicino asanok makibong kakidang iya tanur tilacadener sungujima sisa ubang lamsa liasa.
We were driving by and they invited us to have tea with them.
Parlok asan linear gudang arudada parlok yang asi kita makjong saga pelaseta sungu acamzi chauk nong paya pelasi acamza liasa.
And one of the little girls who was having tea with us asked me, what is the idea behind your yatra?
Asal parlok runong menali ba ayur chano kam tenet kadi na yaruba yatraya kici tedz ta sendang liasa.
So I told her I had heard that there was a very special person in that house, and the purpose of my yatra was to come and listen to her.
Pai kudang aja ngasi ni ki kangadang tungdibang ki kano ayu kayuku kajiba serabang la tanuria seng ya ta si asendangar ta payangadat.
To understand what the people of Nagaland are feeling, what they are thinking, and to also understand their way of life, their way of living.
Asanok naganungar kumati madamer kajiku maliba lirur asir kupa jangak rishikangsir aji kangadang betet na bayagya roller.
There is a ideological war going on in India.
Asir India nong tanga tepa asir talamba kangasasya utar.
The RSS and the BJP are attacking all the different cultures in this country.
India lima nong takudang sitir nagalima tenalir RSS asir BJP demi tamang bayams subaliba liba liru ajungwa raksa rishikang sidagi.
I can see while I'm driving through these roads, your history, your culture, your tradition, your way of life.
Pai kohimanungi yada si atong dangaseng naganungar indang subaliba kuda temerak tasabaji payang atatatukoko.
In fact, just now, when I was giving, but just before I gave my speech, I was told that the people understand English.
pai umatan zakdang pai asendang les asir pai asenuk naganora jungwa English chimbi de asa angata derta angazo.
That's a good thing.
Aji kangata chung.
But I wanted my speech translated in Naga language.
Jugo pai asenuk ajung angata zimbajino kichi sidir saga biusiagi nonogi miba ta pai asinung jajagi mib takse.
Because this is the language you use to talk to each other. So I have to respect it when I come here.
pai kichi ba ausiagi mib zagang asir ya asenlima asir iba jangang asenuk nisung tuputap ka kamer anong ji awagi mib zagang ta pai sialese.
And I do the same when I go to Karnataka or when I go to Bengal.
Pakuba jaga nungutir waka Karnataka sang Bengal nunga sang pai pi usia sir pi subalba ja akam subam sir.
Or to Kerala.
Asir yamaji Kerala nunga lununga yamaji am sir.
And this is the language and the culture that the RSS and the BJP are attacking and disrespecting.
Iba kasaji asanugi kuda akam subam sir saka iba ya raksa zuba BJP asir RSS temi inyak taki.
What you speak, who you worship, what you eat, your marriage traditions, these are your traditions. These are nobody else's business.
Asanok subaliba chia chimba asir pi inyak naba kuba asanok lir ibaya shingaya raksasa mago.
As an Indian person, it is my duty to respect these cultures, these traditions, these histories.
Pa asalina Rahul Gandhi India nongor sungsu da jungwa sinongji pa kuba udirwaga ajak nam agam zubu kasa gazer.
I am almost ashamed to tell you that after what has happened in Manipur, the Prime Minister of India has not gone there.
Alimanong nisong sisas mali tasabaji Manipur no ida tim dimas noa Indian nongor Prime Minister by tandadashi parno masamda.
As an Indian person, I am ashamed that my Prime Minister has not been to Manipur yet.
Pa Indian nongor sano Indian nongor Prime Minister kadi Manipur nongor ida tim dimaliba masamdang da sibi akapilamer.
Their politics have torn the state apart. They have divided the state. They have weaponized the state. They had burnt the state. And they cannot even step foot in the state.
Politics ajanga state ji lamdang zmagok lamsazub zmagok saka prang bong supoliba asirbo karman imsa ajanga iba Manipur nong iba talamba ja agazugo.
And that is the idea of the Bharat Jodo Nyay Yatra.
Anong ji Nagalima India lima tanganongbo iba ya madalok tatsitsi RSS asirparlok bindang policy jamar tatsitsa dama iba yatra yawer.
For the people of Nagaland to have to drive through these roads is injustice to the youngsters, to the old people of Nagaland.
Nagalima no payarupa lamang yatanga yangupa kitanga asanok lanora sushi asanok tanguzi tim kuba mangwer aji sasabilanzer.
It is a betrayal of the people of Nagaland.
Ya asanok asyuktsaba mabarelir.
How are we expected to bring a positive future to the young people of Nagaland with these routes?
Ibama lamang tiyaba yagi iba tansanong naganongwer tangar manaba achung tutsaba tim la konglir.
You say that there are competitive exams in India.
Asanoki India no competitive exam lir tamadada lir.
You say that, for example, the IIT is a competitive exam.
Asanoki ayadil pa ibaya tutukta ba exam galir tamadada lir.
How is it fair that to take the exam, a Naga child has to deal with these roads while a child in another state does not?
Tangalima no India no IT kangasasya asarbul lamang tasaba itama malamang tiya mali. Saka naganong iba malamang tiya nung chachar kadi itam dan doktor tsubaji kuta tasasa.
How is a Naga child who does not have electricity in his house supposed to compete with another child who has electricity in his house?
Kasa naganungar asanunga shiluk takar tulur parnuwa susi lir kudamasir asanunga manisungdam malir susi naganungar tsundanunga sa kuda tibla ulura lir.
How can a Naga child whose parents cannot go to a hospital compete with a child whose parents can easily go to a hospital?
Asanung naganungar tsundanunga sanunga shiluk po mala muziki tungtatar saninduktatar saka timbaga muziki amatungtapa ipat tsungdaji asanuge kuta sir aji manaptsa.
That is what the Bharat Jodo Nyay Yatra is. This road is injustice to the people of this town.
Anongji, ito mama, economy nuwasang, asa social nuwasang, political justice atama asan lineary iba yatra ya here.
And the idea of the yatra is to bring attention of the entire country to the people of Manipur, to the people of Nagaland, to the people of Assam, to the people who are not part of the development that is taking place.
Ibaya, pai, iba yatra kibaya, asunok, kupa state nung sa ito mama diano, karishikang siya tim di malir, nanukatama, nanukidang, ula, doktor trabang nga, nanukatama, maungwa lirgo, tashi na pa, asir pi, kupa tang uzitim, iba nung jibo, tukong sungtata, chimbizumajino, paya gyaro.
2 or 3 people are controlling the entire business system in the country.
Asunok, inyang imbong, ajungwaji, tangkuba gyalaner, iba baja, salazizumajinong baroler.
I want to ask the question, why none of India's leading companies is owned by a Naga?
Asunok, tangar maji, asunok nakanungarya, ito mama company dam karwa gider magider.
You have Mr. Adani, you have Mr. Ambani.
Asunok, Adanyo Ambani, ta nakanungar iba maji kar adoktuder madoktuder.
There are 500 of the biggest companies in India. Not one of them has a Naga leadership.
Indiano, nuklang punguda si company tulo di balir, saka iba nungji nakanungar, tasba tanada si katamali.
How can you say you are running a fair system?
Asunok, kutasir iba matiya nungji asunok yasan tiya tajung di ba pernaruditsa.
So that is the aim of the yatra.
Anongji itam ama tangatitsa asir inyak sumachino timla liya iba yatraya tanzakar.
And I also see here that there are people from Nagaland, there are also people from the rest of India. People from Bihar, people from UP.
Asir dagi, pai, asunok nakanungar dang masa saka India nungar nitsang ajunga irbang deter.
And I am proud to say that the Naga people treat everybody with respect and affection.
Asir, kanga, palabi lambaji, asir nakanungari, India nungar jigi, kipung kahamay dang baludaber.
So your tradition, your emphasis on equality, these are assets for the Indian nation, for India.
Asunok, nakanungar kanong, nisong aujia yarita ba, kasa ta asunok ya bilam tsaba baji, India nungar susya chinjang galir.
The rest of India should come and see the way people are treated in Nagaland.
Tangay, India nungar dumya, susu dumya arwa, nakanungar in the poor tangar, kumana valor ajir bang nung ta, tanga jungse.
Another thing I have noticed, that when there are Naga people standing in a line, there is no pushing and pulling.
Pai, asraji sidakpa, pai aji yasinong isyaro, nakanungar ibo, kudang line sa yang lutier, line meraksa.
Look, there's thousands of people here. No pushing, no pulling, everybody is giving space to everybody else.
Yes. India, ya tangal lima nuas bukar bajam stress baya. Saka no kimya tajong ta kangabular bay.
Meaning what? You respect each other.
Tadi ji kadi kagam sebulir, tas ba erbang dader.
You respect each other's space.
asno aja gip na kung no tagalir la kung no tagalir ta asba ta sha kam zuwa ga zder dar bang der
And you respect each other's ideas.
asir iba ma ji kadika shisa zja akam zuwa ga zder
This is the type of India that we are trying to build.
iba ma naganongor imya ta jong iba ma kasaji india li manwa akiner asir inyak zmerang zi
So I thank you and your forefathers for showing us the way forward.
강하당 아스노 나가는거랑 강아불라라 아스바슨 저버 우슬라부의 파르기봉 아스 파르기 농어던 부터바다마 노동당 강하당 불라
And it's an honor for me to speak to you here today.
아스라기 칼럼이 노동당 사다바야 바수시 마음과 둘로
And I will never forget in my entire life the love and affection that you have shown me.
바다감농 그 땅아 나가는거리 바 안나발로바야 마마츠 칼럼이당 인약답스다 바야 아차 시스머
I spoke about the injustice that the Prime Minister did to Manipur by not visiting Manipur.
By Prime Minister, Indian Prime Minister, Manipur, that in the Malinongwa, Pauchi Mashi Tim Minyak, Tasba Kashismer.
And I'd also like to speak about the Naga Accord that the Prime Minister had committed to 9 years ago.
Sir, ano, Prime Minister by Naganongar Sunsu, MG Imjong and Atama, Kubai criminal Izulutab, Ibazuludabaja come to Kudashino, Kajam Minyak.
I said I'm ashamed that the Indian Prime Minister did not go to Manipur. I'm equally ashamed that the Indian Prime Minister made a commitment to the people of Nagaland 9 years ago and has done nothing about it.
Sir, Linear, Rahul Ji, Pam Indian Nonger, Prime Minister Mudivaja Indian Nonger, Indian Nonger Susugadi, Manipur Nonger Ting the Malidang Mutaba, Naganonger Nam Susuazaba, come Tokudashi Zulutaber Magatzaba, Magatzata Padama, Indian Nonger Gama, Paya Akapilamer.
If you don't have a solution, you should not lie and say you have a solution.
Inyak Malinumbo, Inyak Ta Nobur Mashok Zilla.
You can say that we have to work towards a solution. We will work towards a solution. But you must not lie to the people of Nagaland.
Ninyak Gasanumbo Marangdangdi, Tasabadagalaga, Tiazu Jumbia Numpurdang, Numpura Shoksubaji, Kangadang, I survive.
And so, I would like to tell you that we understand that your issues are very serious and there is a requirement for a solution.
Sir, Nia Arugarwa, Naganori Kuba Misher, Aji Kangadang, Team, Sir, Ipanungji, Tibilim Danzir, Tangadater, Anungji, Paya Tangyano, Ibamaji, Talita, Kanuji.
A solution cannot be brought without having trust of the people of Nagaland.
Imjongwaji, Asunuke Kadaktamulum that Malida Shino, Iba Imjongji Marutz.
Without having a discussion with the people of Nagaland.
Yamaji Tamulong Lamtata, Asanokta, Naganordan Aruak, Aji Kanu, Machimbida Tashino, Asanoknam, Timla Magatsats.
So I am quite sad having to say that what the Prime Minister committed to 9 years ago is an empty promise.
Ni Kangadang Sasabilambaji, Naganor Uji Shirda, Prime Minister Mutibai, Tiazu Jumbia Kamtokudashi Ashoksabarwadama Sasabilamzer.
And I also would like to tell you that we are committed to doing the hard work that is required to get a solution for you.
Asuyamaji, Unuki, Kangadang Maranga, Kuba team, Asur Kuba Maranga Yakpadanga, Ipa solution Yapanaruz, Tasaba Tangatapano, Maranga, Inyaktaki.
And I will also make another commitment to you that after the yatra is over, I will come and spend a few days in Nagaland with you.
Yatra Tamlida, Anu Asano, Ajudaba, Pazanapung, Nakazazada Mapa, Arutz.
Talking to the people in more detail, talking to the youngsters and understanding what their aspirations and dreams are.
Nuburdan, Ajudaba, Mandapur, Sensaka Sambachi, Sa Tuludiba, Seriba, Jangachidang, Asano Pilamba, Adalox.
You are straightforward, decent, honest people.
Asunugi indang nangadang anam se mili chambir anongji ipa yumaji ni pai kangadang akiner.
I'm also like you.
Asir pa nagalunga maidanga.
And I just want to tell you that you have a soldier in New Delhi called Rahul Gandhi.
Yes. Asunong nagalunga tama. Takam da brinyak sa tama. Nagalunga tama. Kalir tasabaji Sir Rahul Ji asunong atama telinong tapil.
If you need me to raise anything in Parliament, if you want me to put any of your issues on the table in Parliament House, I'm more than happy to do it.
Asunok nagalunga michi Parliament Chimbisa Nantakarda Serabangla by Mashimavano Chimbizaba Mulungaler.
And the young people here, especially the young girls standing over there, I want to tell you that you should enter politics and give Nagaland a new vision for the future.
Itagi Lanurdam Asir Talisa Ayerdam Nanuwa Chuko Alima Michino Mulungda Aitzela Asir Alima Tachungti Baji Nanuwa Changa Penautzela.
Thank you very much.
Nangadang Blur. Nangadang Blur, sir. Nangadang Blur.
Kana Pillai. Kana Pillai.